Hello my friends, my name is Rich and welcome to Greatest Rock and Metal. On Greatest Rock and Metal I talk about what are for me the greatest rock albums, bands, gigs of all time based on listening to thousands of albums and going to hundreds of gigs over many years. Please press the red button to subscribe to the channel. It's free, it's easy to do, and it will only take a few seconds of your time. Thank you very much. Today I continue with my ranking of the Kiss studio albums. I'm going to go today from albums 12 down to number 7. If you're not sure what I'm doing in this, please check out the previous parts 1 and 2 to find out what the score is. And I'm going to get straight into it with at number 12. My studio album at number 12 is Dynasty. Kiss Dynasty album. Love this album cover. Absolutely brilliant album cover. And this particular version is the 40th anniversary vinyl edition. And it comes in green vinyl. Not quite sure why green. Maybe to replicate the solo album cover of Peter Criss. And there you have it with a fantastic label there, known as the Straight Jacket artwork on the label. And really strong album, often referred to as the disco album for Kiss, badly referred to because there's only one song really that you could refer to as a disco album, maybe two. There's another song on there, Dirty Living, which could be considered to be a bit disco-ish. But other than that, it's a good, solid rock album. Great songs throughout. There isn't a bad song on here. What I should also show you as well, we got the reproduction of the original inner sleeve and a reproduction of this brilliant poster that was in the original version when it was released all the way back in 1979. So, what are my favorite 2 tracks on this album? Well, first and foremost, it's a Gene song, and it's the song Charisma. Now, if you look at the back of the album, Charisma is the top track on the track listing. And when I first got this album, I didn't look side A, side B, and I just put it on and saw Charisma. And for me, for many years, I always thought Charisma was the opening song on this album, but actually it's not. It's the opening song on side B. The opening song on the album is actually my second choice of song, which is I Was Made for Loving You. So first, a little bit about Charisma. A great Gene song, got a good beat to it, and great vocal delivery from Gene, and really fits in with his demonic image in the way he delivers the song. And of course, the Paul Stanley song, I Was Made for Loving You. One of their most famous songs in the catalogue, derided at the time amongst Kiss fans for the disco beat that it had, but actually today you'll see thousands of people singing along to this song at Kiss concerts, young and old, loving this song because it's just a great song. And actually when they play it live, it does seem to rock a little bit harder. So that's my number 12 pick, Dynasty. Moving forward to 1984. At number 11, the album Animalize. If you look back at some of my previous videos, you'll see that the Animalize tour was the first tour I got to see Kiss live on. And this album always has a special place in my heart. This is one of their heavy metal albums. It features the one and only time that the guitarist Mark St. John appeared on a Kiss album, and he does some great guitar shredding on this album. This is just a basic Japanese vinyl version, nothing special about it. To show you the back cover there, and you can see this is guitarist Mark St. John. And also the lineup here featured Eric Carr, who replaced Peter Criss in 1980. So, Animalize album. I really love this album. Like I say, special place in my heart, this album. Great tracks throughout. But I love all of the songs on this album without any shadow of a doubt. And the tracks that I would choose, my two favourites, I've Had Enough, Into the Fire. Boom! What a great start to the album. Brilliant shredding guitar work on it. Great Paul Stanley vocal. Very fast and furious heavy metal type of song. Quickly followed by the massive Heavens on Fire, my second choice. Starts with the vocal intro from Paul, and then into this brilliant riff, and still a song that's in their set today and should be forevermore. This was quite a reasonable size hit in the UK at the time, and a song that really has matured well throughout the years, and still love listening to Heavens on Fire today. Great catchy song, brilliant chorus. Okay, let's take a little look at Rock T-shirts by the Sea. At number 10 on my list is the album Revenge from 1992. Revenge with the lineup you can see on the poster here. We've got Gene and Paul, of course, Eric Singer on drums, and Bruce Kulick on guitar. This, again, a real hard rocking album from Kiss with some real great tracks throughout. Again, not a bad song on here as far as I'm concerned. Now, I know, number 10, how can you be saying there's not a bad song on here? Well, like I said before, I love all the Kiss albums apart from one. Look back at the previous videos. And we're now into the realm of a real fine line when it comes to me trying to choose the rankings here. And all of the albums now, I'm going to love all of the songs on there, pretty much. With one exception that will come later, even though it's high in the rankings. And this is a limited coloured vinyl version that was released many years ago now. I'm not quite sure when, but quite a long time ago. And this is a blue. Let's take it out here. This is a blue marble version of the album, and it comes in a numbered sleeve. Let me put that down there a second. And a kind of mock-up. It's not a Japanese edition, but it's got a Japanese obi on it as well, just for a bit of a fancy design to make it a little bit different from the original release. like I said, really love this album. Lots of great hard rocking songs on here. My favourite two tracks, well, it's got to be the title track, a Gene song, Unholy. Fantastic. There's two songs that epitomise Gene, well, no, three songs that I would say are the epitome of the demon for Gene Simmons. You've got War Machine from the Creatures album, and you've got God of Thunder from Destroyer, and Unholy from Revenge. Such a shame they don't play Unholy in the live shows today. It really is a brilliant song. Very cool guitar playing from Bruce on this song. And then the next track I will choose is another Gene song. It's the song titled Domino. This is the other side of Gene. We've got the demon side of Gene, and then we've got the dirty side of Gene, where he's singing about his love of women, and Domino is a brilliant example of that. And just another great song. Just fantastic lyrics on this song from Gene, if you like that kind of stuff. And if you're a Kiss fan, you've got to like that kind of stuff, because there's a lot of songs about sex in the Kiss songs. Okay, so that is Revenge at number 10. My number 9 pick. There will be probably a collective gasp from half of the Kiss fan base that I rank this album so highly. The album is this album here. You might not recognize the album cover here, because this is the Japanese version of the album, and it was changed to this album by the Japanese because it's like the original album cover. How do we know that's Kiss? Well, for this album at number 9, Music from the Elder, the only thing that tells you this is a Kiss album is the tiny logo at the top here. A very divisive album from Kiss. Not only did they not appear on the original album cover, well, technically they did, because this is Paul Stanley's hand, but as you see, we get a table and chairs with a nice looking candle on it, and then we just get the back of the door with the track listing. And that is why the Japanese decided, no, we need to see Kiss. The reason we got into Kiss a lot of the time was not just the music but the visuals, and so they put their own album cover on the front here. The Elder. I love The Elder. This was released in 1981, only a couple of years after I'd become a Kiss fan, so I was just into anything Kiss at that time, and I hadn't really explored the back catalogue that much at this time either, because I was quite young and I only had my pocket money to spend on albums, and I was really getting into rock and metal, so I was buying all sorts of albums, and I hadn't bought enough of the back catalogue of Kiss at that time. So for me, the sound of the album and the songs on the album weren't a drastic change, because I didn't really have much of a benchmark of what went before. So I was just listening to this album as a collection of songs, and I absolutely loved the songs on it. Again, there's nothing on here that makes me go, oh, I can't listen to that. And then many Kiss fans complain about the concept. Well, I was a young kid at the time, and I had no real idea about concepts as such, and I wasn't that into lyrics. Lyrics for me were just what I could sing along to. So I had no issue with the concepts, and I just love this album. I think it's full of great songs, great musicianship. I don't care if some of it didn't fit in with how Kiss sounded in the past. I just look at it for what it is, a good album of good, strong songs throughout. My favourite two being The Oath. The Oath is the most rocking song on here. It's got a brilliant guitar riff, and the most true to Kiss of the past. And the next song is another Gene song. I think many of you will learn now, I do love the Gene song, Mr. Blackwell. Again, it fits in with his demon image, the way he delivers the vocals on here as well, I think is brilliant. Really, really good song. So that's my number 9 pick, Music from the Elder. At number 8. Now, you'll have probably noticed so far that this particular span of my ranking seems to be coming from a very narrow time period. If we take Revenge out, these albums are coming from 1979 up to 1984, and we have this one in 1983, which is, what's that album cover? Again, not your typical album cover. You can see up here, it is the album Lick It Up from 1983. Once again, the original album cover, let me show you. This, excuse me, because this was at the time that the band unmasked from their makeup for the first time. But the Japanese again were like, no, we don't want that. We want to see Kiss in makeup. So they created their own album cover. And this was the debut album for guitarist Vinnie Vincent, as you can see over here. He did play on some of the tracks on the previous album to this, Creatures of the Night, but on Lick It Up he appeared throughout. And what a brilliant album this is. Again, a real heavy metal album. Great guitar work from Vinnie throughout, and a really strong selection of songs once again. My favourite too, the opening track, Exciter. Great, fast, rocking, riffing song. Brilliant vocals from Paul Stanley. Great drumming from Eric Carr. And then, one of my favourite all-time Kiss songs, another Gene song, Fits Like a Glove. Absolutely love Fits Like a Glove. Everything about this song is perfection. I love the crazy lyrics. This song live was also fantastic to see. I used to watch it over and over again on the Animalize Live video. Really, really loved the song Fits Like a Glove. That's my number 8 album. Whew! Let's take a look at Rock T-Shirts by the Sea. At number 7 on the rankings, and the final one I'm going to look at today, it is the album Creatures of the Night. Now, we've been looking at some alternative album covers. If you look at this one, this is not the original album cover, for those that you know your Kiss. This is actually a bootleg Brazilian version of the album that features Mr. Vinnie Vincent in makeup instead of what was originally Ace Frehley in makeup on the album. Even though Ace didn't play a single note on the album, it was actually Vinnie who contributed some of the guitar to this, along with various guests. And so other than that, the front cover, everything else is a replica of the original. There's a lyric insert sheet, and also what I love about this is it's been pressed on beautiful purple vinyl to kind of fit in with the album cover itself. A lovely label there. I hope when Kiss get around to doing their official coloured vinyl version of this album, maybe next year, as this was released in 1982, and next year will be the 40th anniversary, so maybe we'll get a coloured vinyl version of this album next year. I hope they do a similar kind of colour to fit in with this colour scheme, a purple or the same kind of blue. What an album! Great heavy metal album again from Kiss, and it opens with one of my favourite tracks, the title track Creatures of the Night and the brilliant drum intro from Eric Carr, dum 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 dum, into this great riff. Dun, dun. Brilliant. Everything about this song is absolutely fantastic. As is the second track that I will choose, which closes the album, War Machine. Co-written by, of all people, Bryan Adams. Bryan Adams as in, everything I do it for you. That Bryan Adams co-writes War Machine. War Machine, a great down and dirty rocker, brilliant riff, great vocal delivery and bass playing by Gene on this. Love, love, love War Machine as a song, and it's still in their set list today. A showpiece for Gene to do his fire breathing. So there you have it. That is my rankings of the Kiss albums, 12 through to 7. The final part will be coming very soon, where I show you my top 6. Please press the red button to subscribe to the channel so you will be notified when that is posted. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, as always, we rock!